Hello beautiful people, I hope you all are doing very well and welcome back. Well, I know y'all, I've been absent. I am so sorry, but life has just gotten so busy and hectic and I haven't had time to film anything for y'all. I'm so sorry, but anyway y'all, as you can see, we got a lot of stuff in my car right now and I'm about to leave Pattaya. Yeah, I'm about to leave Pattaya. It's gonna be like a nearly 5 hours road trip. I haven't driven this far in a very long time, so I'm a little bit nervous and a little bit stressed, but we can do this. We can do this. But yeah, it's like 7:44 right now. I'm gonna go get some gas in my car and then hit the road, and I'll let y'all know more in due time.
Later.
Hey y'all, so I've been driving for a good while. I only have like an hour and 20 minutes left. I just stopped to go to the bathroom real quick. The drive has been pretty easy, not too much traffic. However, it has been a bit difficult to drive because of all the stuff back here. When I look at my rear view mirror, this is like blocking my view. So as you can see, I can't really see much from back there. That's all I can basically see. I've had to be extremely vigilant and just use my side view mirrors before changing lanes. But yeah, other than that, and other than my neck, because I woke up with a stiff neck, other than that, this drive has been pretty darn easy. Anyway, let's get back on the road. Okay friends, so we have arrived in Utitani, not at our final destination, not quite yet. I've made a little detour. I am at Thai Wasadut right now. I'm gonna go in and check what they have available because I'll need quite a bit of stuff. So I'm gonna compare the prices here and also some of the stores near the place we're gonna go to, our final destination. So yeah, let's go in and check out what they have here. There's a beautiful temple on that hill. I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but I'd love to go and check it out one of these days. Looks like the Thai Wasadut in Pattaya, just a little bit smaller, and this is only one floor, whereas the one in Pattaya has 2 floors, like upstairs and the basement area. So I'm here to check out door prices and also paint prices. All right, so I found some paint. The lady was really helpful. Unfortunately, I can't buy anything right now because my car is so filled. So I'll most likely come back, or otherwise I have the line, so I might order it online and pay it like that and have them deliver it directly. But I already know what I want. That's what I want. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but that's gonna be a start. And then also primer. I already looked at the primer over there, so I have all the information. Now I just gotta decide how much I need and measure, and then we'll go from there. All right, you guys, we have arrived at our final destination. Look at how packed my car is. It is wild. Like, I've packed it to the max. There's a sofa in here. There are some, whatchamacallit, a little mukata thing, some bedding. I got Christmas trees. It is packed to the brim. I got some tools with me, a pillow obviously, but yeah, extremely packed, y'all. And the sponsor of today's video is Mokana Estate, with the one-stop shop for all of your real estate needs. My mission is to assist all of our clients to make the transition from their home country to Thailand as hassle-free as possible. Y'all, all I did was just get some stuff out of the car and I am a sweaty mess. But anyway, I'm sure you guys are wondering like what the heck is going on. So I did something. As of right now, I'm in my home village in Utitani, and this house used to be my great aunt's house, and next door, the land right here, that is actually my land. I inherited the land thanks to my grandma. And since I've inherited the land, I haven't done anything to it. That's why it's so overgrown and it's just a jungle mess of a place right now. I'm here today because my husband and I decided to rent this house. So we've had a plan for quite some time since we were in France to start a homestead here in Thailand. And things didn't really work out as planned because I started my real estate company when we moved back, and that was not in our plan. But I had to find a way to bring in some type of income. A lot of things that has happened since the past 3 years since we've been back hasn't gone according to plan. We deviated from our original plan. However, we are going back towards our original plan, which is to have a homestead here in Thailand. I actually own 2 plots of land. This is the smallest plot. This plot is approximately 3 rai, which is a decent size, and the other plot is much bigger. Our plan is to basically develop this land first, and while developing the land, we have to have a place to stay. We didn't want to pay for a hotel every time we come here. And this house was actually rented for the past 5 years. They weren't planning to leave, you guys. I talked to my aunt and my family and everybody. I was like, well, you know, I am planning to come back to my hometown sometime in the future. I don't know when. However, I'd like to start developing the land and do something with it, instead of just having it overgrown and be the way it is right now. So my aunt was pretty reluctant at first because she was like, are you sure? What are you gonna do? Are you sure you want to rent the house and all of that? Because they had a tenant that was gonna stay here forever and ever and ever. But as you can see, the state of the house is pretty bad. I honestly don't know how they lived here. When I first came here, there was no light that was functioning, like none, not even one. Recently, my cousin actually owns this house now. He inherited through his father, which he inherited thanks to his mother. But yeah, my cousin came here and got all of the lights sorted, and now we have light, but they were living here with no light. And this place is gonna be it's gonna be a big project, y'all. Because this is owned by someone in my family, and because the rent is so extremely cheap, my husband and I are planning to renovate this place because we can't live like this. I mean, like, I like camping and all of that, but because we have Hannah, this is just not acceptable. There's no AC, there's a bunch of dust, there's a bunch of spider webs. It's just really run down. And my plan this trip is to clean and have a better idea of what I want to do. And also I want to paint the bedroom behind me, that door right there, so that when we come back, we will have a place to stay and we don't have to rent a hotel. That is my plan, y'all. Am I gonna be able to accomplish everything in my plan? I'm not sure. So at the moment, there is no AC, like I said before, but we are planning to only have 1 AC in this house because we do get a nice breeze and it's pretty shaded. But obviously, as you guys can see, this house needs a really good clean and a nice paint job It needs new roof over there. It just needs a lot of love and care, which it hasn't had in a very long time, basically since my great aunt passed away. But I would like to, you know, make this house a home again. And if she is up in the sky looking down, I hope that once we finish with the house, she'll be very happy with how it will be. Because as of right now, if my great aunt saw her house in this state right now, oh my goodness, she would go crazy, because yeah, she would not allow this. But we are here now. I have the contract in my car, so hopefully we'll get the contract signed while I'm here and move forward from there, basically. So this is gonna be like a huge DIY learning center for my husband and I, because we are planning to do a lot of things on our own in our homestead. But this is gonna be like our HQ, and this is where we're gonna be able to learn a bunch of stuff, because my husband and I, we are not handy people. Like, I'm a real estate agent, I work on the computer and all of that. Like, okay, I can do that stuff, but like handy stuff, that's not really me, but I'd love that to be me one of these days. So this is gonna be a big learning center for us, basically. So our plan is to have this area right here to be our living room area. TV there, sofa here, and I don't know, this is just like a bunch of wasted space right here. It's like a huge hallway, and then obviously the bedroom is here. Y'all, I haven't seen a safety cut like this in such a long time. This house is like 30 years old, by the way. This is from back then. This is what safety cuts look like. But I love the high ceilings in this place. So this is gonna be our bedroom right here. I'm planning to build like a bunk bed where Hannah sleeps on top and my husband and I sleep on the bottom. I'm gonna make it to where she has like stairs, so she's not scared to go up. It's gonna be a big project, this one as well. But we plan to build this for ourselves. At the moment, it's just very bare and it has nothing. And this door needs to be replaced as well, because it's just, yeah, it's not in a good shape. Do we need to do all of this because we're renting the place? No, we don't. But like I said before, this was my aunt's house, and she would roll in her grave if she saw her house in this state. So we are gonna do our best to bring it back to life again and make it look beautiful again. I'm gonna document everything. I'm sure if you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I live in Pattaya, which is about nearly 4.5, 5 hours drive, depending on the traffic. So it is quite a ways away from where I live, but all of the free time we have, we will come here and work on this project. And during Hannah's summer vacation, we are planning to be here for a little while. So I really have to plan on how I'm gonna make that work, because I am still working and I have a lot of clients who rely on me. So I have a lot of stuff to juggle around and just make sure that everything is planned and scheduled out before every time I leave to come here. So we were just here, the bedroom, and this is like the back section. This used to be like the kitchen area, I guess, but then my aunt added on that back there to be the kitchen area. So I'm planning to have this as like our dining area and maybe like Hannah's play area. Over here, this is gonna be like our storage, walk-in closet moment. And then this is the state of the bathroom right now. The rest of the house doesn't really scare me, but the amount of work that we're gonna have to do in this bathroom is just gonna be tremendous. I've never seen a bathroom in such a state. I don't know, it's mind-blowing to me. At the moment, this is a very like Thai style bathroom, which is like a wet bathroom. But my plan is to transform this into a dry bathroom. So this over here, this is where you'd store your water. But my plan is to cut open this wall and have this area become our shower area. But I saw that there is no drain or anything like that, but there is a hole there. So we could get a pipe from there to this hole to drain the water when we take our shower. And as y'all can see, there is no sink in this bathroom. So my other plan is to destroy this wall right here and have a sink area. Obviously, the toilet needs to be replaced and it needs a very, very, very good clean because it is just, wow. The ceiling needs to be repainted. The water pipes needs to be redone. This is gonna be a big job. This is gonna be a very, very big job. And obviously we're gonna change out this door because, wow. But yeah, the bathroom is gonna be the biggest job for us. Painting, honestly, doesn't scare me. It's just this renovation job. I'm not sure if my husband and I are gonna be able to do everything ourselves, but worst comes to worst, we might pay somebody to break that and also have him do the plumbing for us and have this like one level as that area. Does that make sense? So that there's enough room for the piping underneath. I don't know, maybe. That is the plan anyway. My plan might change, I don't know, who knows? But yeah, it is a decent sized bathroom. We might even put a washing machine here as well. I think that's fine, I think there's enough space. I think the washing machine would take up that much space and you still have plenty of space to walk and whatnot. We already brought a table and chair set that is gonna go there. Obviously fix that huge crack. I think that was from the earthquake. And then we have this back room, which is a little bit scary because it's all dark. So this used to be the home to all of the rats and mice and stuff. There is a little sink, which is in a crazy state, but at least there is a sink here. More cracked walls. I would want to fill all of those holes so that nothing can come through. This is gonna basically be our kitchen area. It is a pretty large space. There's just a lot of stuff here right now. There are 2 doors to the back room and that door. The layout is a little bit strange because this is an add-on area, but I honestly don't mind it. The tiles are not my favorite, but I'm gonna work with it. And all these stuff, my cousin will have to come and get it and throw it away or do something with it because it is just too much. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this section of the house. Let me turn off the light. Oh yeah, we also have a window right there. A bunch of trash that my cousin needs to get rid of. We have some fruiting trees in our backyard already. Some lime, some mango, a bunch more stuff that he needs to throw away. The amount of trash that is on this property is mind-blowing to me. Oh, some fallen mangoes. I don't know what happened to this, but it looks wonky to me. But yeah, I'm gonna need to put a water tank here somewhere so we can store water because there isn't one. And because we're gonna break that, I don't even know what to call it, that's supposed to store water when you shower, you know, the Thai way. So we're gonna destroy that. So yeah, we need to have a tank just as a reserve in case there is no water. There's a tree growing out of the house. This is actually a neem tree. Useful, but he can't be here. Our septic tank. Another mango tree. I don't know what's all this. And then we have like a little outhouse over here. This is gonna be our garage and storage area. Back in the day, my aunt used this like as a little shop. It was like a little mom and pop shop, basically. She sold like candy, miscellaneous stuff. This is gonna be a great storage area. It's a decent size, but then again, there's a bunch of holes that we're gonna sort out. And I don't know what that is, but there's a bunch of it all over the wall. And the plugs and everything is just, oh my goodness. But I'm happy to report that this roof is perfectly good. It's not leaking anywhere, so we don't have to replace the roof. However, this over here, that's another story. Even like the poles, it's just, yeah, it's hanging on for dear life. So my husband and I are planning to replace all of this and get this all nice and neat looking. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of painting to do to make this place look nice again, and we need to pick up a lot of trash. Am I crazy to take on such a big project? Probably, because I have a full-time job and I have a lot going on, but we were gonna do it. I guess it was just, I just made it happen now. And look at who's here. That's my mama. And that's the other reason why we decided to come back as well, because my mama lives down the street from here. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
After getting everything out of the car, my mom and I went grocery shopping. I got her a bunch of stuff that she needed, and we also got dinner and went to my aunt's place.
เอาไว้อาทิตย์นึงเอาวันอาทิตย์ก็วันนี้ก็วันศุกร์วันเสาร์อีกคืนก็ถูกแล้วก็ไว้3 คืน
My mom and aunt haven't had this barbecue dinner in a very long time, and they were so happy. I was really happy to see them and to see my uncle and my cousin and everybody, and we had a fantastic dinner together. I started working on the mosquito nets in the living room area because I needed to open the windows in order to get some airflow because it was a little bit hot in there, and I was planning to sleep at the house. I needed to make it as comfortable as possible. That's why I was changing out all of the little plastic, I'm not sure what you call it, but I got it off of Lazada to close the mosquito nets. The previous tenants used tape. It wasn't very effective, and I just wanted to sort that out before I get ready for bed. This house has so much potential, but it has been badly neglected throughout the years. We cannot wait to come here and re-energize and enjoy the beautiful view of the rice fields. Look at how lush and green it is right now. This land used to be owned by my grandma. However, she sold it to her sister so that her sister could live near her. And when my great aunt passed away, my cousin or great cousin asked me if I wanted to purchase it. But at that time, I didn't want to invest the money in rural Thailand. I don't know if I made the right decision or not, but I still don't plan to invest too much money in rural Thailand because I believe that money invested here is just money that's gonna sink and not grow. Therefore, it would be a bad investment. It has been a long day and it's time to get ready for bed. My manual air pump is back in business because I need to blow up this inflatable bed. And just to go back to the subject of investing in rural Thailand, the reason that my husband and I are planning to start a homestead is to have a diverse investment portfolio. And this investment is not really to make money as so much as to ensure that we would be sustainable in case anything could happen. It is just a plan B for us. We know that we are not going to make money, so therefore we do have a budget. Our budget to renovate the house is around 50,000 baht and around 500,000 baht to develop the land. Okie dokie, y'all. It is nearly midnight. I am tucked in bed on my blow-up bed, and I am staring at this huge chunk of, where is it? Spiderweb that is somewhat near my head, and I'm just like, please don't fall on me while I sleep. But this is just me going with the flow, trying to live the simple life, but I do miss my luxuries, my AC, my bed, my husband, my kids. But yeah, anyway, I'm about to crash out because tomorrow I have a big day.